Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this quick guide showing you how you can make the most money from October 15th until October 21st. Before we begin, I'd like to let you know about the time trials. They're triple cash this week, and if you beat them both, you can walk away with a whopping $600,000. A guide for them can be found at the top right of your screen. Now on to the guide. First up, special cargo. If you don't already own a CEO office or a special cargo warehouse, then this might be worth the investment depending on how much money you have and how much you're planning on playing. The CEO office I recommend is Maze Bank West. It's the cheapest office and there's plenty of warehouses around it to choose from. If you're looking to get the two cheapest large warehouses, then get the Cypress Flats and the West Vinewood large warehouses. For medium warehouses, this will be El Burro Heights and Del Perro. To fill up a large warehouse, it will take about 5 to 10 hours depending on how fast you are. If you don't have these kind of funds or you don't want to spend as much time, then you can also decide to go for a medium warehouse, which can be okay too. You can still make a good chunk of change with that. The ideal situation will be you having two warehouses, whether that's two large warehouses or whatever combination. The main goal is eliminating the 5-minute cooldown for the next source mission. If you don't have a second warehouse yet, then consider getting one. Especially because they're currently 50% off, it's worth investing into your first one or even your second one. As well as buying the armor upgrades for your self vehicles if you plan on using the high demand cash bonus to make some extra very easy money for simply being in a populated lobby. Obviously, this is not without the risk, so I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to risk that. Selling one large warehouse this week will make you at least 3.8 million profit, thus making all the money you invested back and immediately turning a profit. And of course, if you have a terabyte, then make sure to use it to its fullest potential by parking it near your warehouse and using it instead of going back to your CEO office. Or, if you happen to have an arcade with a master control terminal, use your arcade instead of your CEO office to save you some time as well. If you don't have a terabyte or a master control terminal, then it might be worth investing into one for future endeavors, but it will cost you another $1 to $2 million, so if you're going to choose one this week, I'd say go for the terabyte. In either case, waiting for a sale on them is preferred. Everything this week will come down to just how much you're willing to spend making money this week. If you don't want or can't get a second warehouse, then you can do a quick VIP work mission in between source missions. Your best options are Headhunter and Hostile Takeover, and it will make you about $20,000 in a few minutes time. As a side note, if you get 3 crates instead of a van, in my opinion it's a better idea to just destroy 2 crates and take one with you, as it's much quicker than going back and forth for what only would be a loss of $12,000, which is very neglectable if you're selling over $3 million. Also, I keep hearing about this 9 crates method, and I would really like to put this to rest, because it's about as logical as playing heist with your controller turned off. Long story short, you will make half the amount of money with the 9 crates method than you would be doing with 2 full large warehouses. So for that reason, please, stop this at once. The reason being is that there's a multiplier for the amount of crates that you have. The more crates you have in total, the more money you will make. The full breakdown of all this is going to be in the description, and the credit goes for Joker, Bunny and Worm for breaking down all the numbers and letting me know that people were even considering this method to begin with. Moving on. If you don't have any money for this, then you could consider playing some power play this week as well. It's currently triple cash and it's one of the better adversary modes out there. You can get about $120,000 in less than 30 minutes if you're on the winning side after 5 rounds. The more rounds you play, the more money you will make. Now don't try to purposely extend the match longer than it should though, just play the rounds normally and you should walk away with some good money. A couple of tips I can give you for the mode is to grab the special carbine as quick as you can, as the assault rifle that you start with is complete and utter trash. And make sure that only your team gets the beast upgrade, as this will be the great turnaround for a match. If the enemy team gets a beast, they're definitely gonna start picking up a few kills if they know what they're doing with it. As well as picking up as many power-ups as possible, but don't risk your life for it, because especially if you only have to get 25 kills, every kill is going to count. Just find the healthy balance, and the most important of all, bring a friend, because you don't want to end up with 75 kills and then still lose the match. And if you need a friend or just someone to talk to, then call up Dr. Strangelove or any of the other fellow members. Join them by clicking the join button down below. But with all that said and with all that done, that was it for this one. Thank you also very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed or find it useful, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all later.